What's up you guys, I'm Dan, this is Frugal Not Cheap, and today we'll see that it's not that expensive to set up a versatile and stylish wardrobe. So in my last video, How You Dress Matters, we talked about how, like it or not, our appearance does impact the people around us and the way that we are treated. Now luckily it's not all that expensive to put together a good wardrobe for men that's going to make us presentable and work quite well in many situations. So that's the goal today. I want to go over a wardrobe that's going to take us everywhere from a relaxing barbecue all the way up to a job interview. And this wardrobe should also be able to take us through all different seasons, so everything from summer to spring to fall and winter. So let's begin in the summer, because this is also where a lot of the most informal type of outfits we're going to have would be. And we'll start with the sort of backyard barbecue outfit, which is going to be a pair of shorts, some sneakers, and a t-shirt. So for the shorts, I picked 100% cotton shorts. These are a very classic look with a 9-inch length, and they're 100% cotton. I've actually found that a lot of the basic clothing items that are put out by the Amazon brands tend to be pretty decent construction and quality for their price. So here these are $21.80 from Amazon. Along with these khaki shorts, for a really informal look, I would pair them with a t-shirt. Personally, I like the Hanes pocket tees that are available at Walmart, and these go for $7.60. Then of course we need some shoes, and here I like to wear a little bit more formal sneakers that a lot of other people would want to wear. You could also get some skate shoes or just some trainers or whatever, but personally I like to wear basically just leather shoes, and so I found these leather sneakers from Banana Republic at $40, and this kind of brown color will really go well with a ton of. So that's a pretty good little outfit there, especially for the summer. But if we wanted to take it up a notch in formality, then of course we want to replace that t-shirt with a polo. My absolute favorite polo shirts at the moment are the Banana Republic Luge Touch polos. Now, for any of the sort of more designer or brand name items that we talk about today, while the list prices are always very, very high, in practice you basically never have to pay them. So just keep an eye out for sales. One good place that I would keep an eye out for sales when I was buying clothing, I almost never buy them now, because once you have this sort of timeless wardrobe put together, you only need to buy things when you need to replace old ones. So there's really no point in buying a bunch of new stuff. Anyway, good website to watch out for these kinds of sales is one called Dappered, D-A-P-P-E-R-E-D, dappered.com. I really like them, and they're in particular, they're sort of Thursday handful. On Thursday they have a bunch of sales. That's been really useful to me over time in building up my wardrobe. So again, this polo shirt, while the list price is like $60 or something ridiculous, even at the time of this filming, they've got a sale and coupons. You could get that down to 50% or 40% of that price. So at most $30 right now, but you can probably do better than that. Especially if you look out for sales, you can get them for more like $25 or something. These are 100% cotton polo shirts, and they have a really, really nice hand feel to them. Moving outside of the heat of summer though, or if you live in a little bit of a cooler climate, then of course we'll want to have a couple of pairs of jeans. These will work just fine with those sneakers and the t-shirts or the polos. And personally, I've liked I used to wear knockoff diesel jeans from Thailand because they're really good construction, but now that I live here in the States, then mostly what I'm wearing are Levi's and Wranglers. I found lately the Levi's have been wearing out really quickly, so I've moved away from those and over to Wrangler. They also seem to be a little bit of a better value. So here are two. We've got a light colored wash that's good for the daytime, good for more casual environments, good for even just horsing around and getting a little dirty. And then a darker wash, this is going to add a little bit of formality. It's going to be better for evening wear or dressing it up along with, even a dress shirt and a blazer or something like that. Two of these, each of them costing $40, so $80. Got a couple of pairs of jeans in a classic fit that's going to be timeless. I think that's pretty good. Then as we go a little bit more formal, of course, we'll want to get some proper slacks. And I think, just a classic khaki slack is going to be the most versatile, really fit in all kinds of situations. And again, here Amazon comes through for us, because I find that the construction of these pants, and for the price point, they're really, really quite good. In fact, they're the ones I'm wearing now. It's a brand called Buttoned Down. And so you can see here, they're 97% Supima cotton, so they're very soft and comfortable. 3% elastane. I prefer they didn't have any, but that's okay. And yeah, they've got a little coin pocket over here. They've got the two back pockets with the buttons. And in the front, it's actually 2-button closers. So there's an initial button that you do, and then the front button up top. So I think they're really well made. They seem to be lasting quite long, and I'm very happy with them. Currently, they're selling for $55, which I think is a little bit high. I think I paid more like in the 30s or something like that. So I would definitely keep an eye out for a sale. And Amazon does tend to have a couple of sales in the year. So, you know, there's Prime Day, and then I think they're thinking of adding a whole nother one. I don't know. Anyway, you should be able to get these for less than $55, but we'll go with the $55 price for now. So along with these pants, you know, the kind of outfit that we could put together, yes, we could wear, you know, sneakers and a polo. That would be perfectly fine. If we want to go a little more upscale though, then we might want to get some derby shoes or bleachers, and we'd also want to get maybe an Oxford shirt. So the Oxford sport shirt, you know, I think that has the button-down collar. It's a great sort of midway point between a polo and a dress shirt that's a little bit more informal, a little more casual. But definitely looks a little bit sharper than a polo for the right circumstances. And of course now we're talking about a long sleeve shirt. So again, back to Amazon here. I used to buy Uniqlo ones, but I found even their slim fit ones are really not very slim fit. I had to actually alter them myself. So I cut them down the sides and then you know, tightened them up quite a bit. Also, I find the Uniqlo prices now are a little bit too high, I think, especially because you got to pay shipping. So Amazon Essentials has Oxford shirts for $19.50 right now. I think that's a great price. If you were just going to get the one, I was thinking you'd get a blue one. This will add some versatility to the wardrobe that we're putting together here. And that blue is also a little bit more casual than a white. So I think that can be really useful as well. But it still goes well even with a navy blazer, right? You still have enough of a contrast there. So that's an option, but of course, you know, for $19.50, you could easily just get a white and blue one as well. And personally, I've got 4 different colors. I've got white, light blue, dark blue, and then also a pink as well. So what kind of shoes? Again, we talked about some derby shoes. So what that means is the portion that has the eyes of the laces is on the outside of the uppers. And so that's a more informal look. Whereas the Oxford shoes, they're going to look different. We'll talk about those in a moment. But we're going to get some brown derby shoes to have some, you know, smarter looking, but still relatively informal shoes to wear with this kind of an outfit. So for those, I think Suit Supply looks to be a pretty good price point. My shoes are from Allen Edmonds, but they've become really expensive lately. So I don't know, man, maybe on sale if there's a big sale, something to look at. But these ones from Suit Supply, $249, look to be well made and should last a good while. So again, over this, if we want to go more formal and get that sort of classic New England, you know, business casual or dinner look, then we would add the navy blazer. J. Crew Factory has a very nice looking one for $199. I was actually almost tempted to buy it myself, and then I realized, Dan, you've got 7 suits. There's really no point in buying any more. So that'll do us quite well for, yeah, you know, business casual, you know, upscale brunch, maybe a first date at a fancier restaurant, that kind of a thing. And then if we want to go even a little bit more formal, we would just replace that Oxford shirt with a regular dress shirt. There are many good brands, but one that looked good to me here was one from Tommy Hilfiger at just under $40. You could also look at Charles Turret and many other places. Depending on your build, there might be different places that are better for you to get the right fit. Now, of course, this white dress shirt is going to also be useful for us in putting together our most formal outfits. So these will be for interviews and weddings and funerals. And because we'd like to get an outfit that's going to work for all of those, then while it's tempting to go for a navy suit, which can look pretty good in many situations, a navy suit is not, I don't think, to me anyway, somber enough for a funeral. And so it's better choice to get a dark gray or a mid gray in order to be able to do that and really run the gamut. So if we're going to do a wedding, we can always add pops of color to the charcoal or dark gray suit. We can add a colorful tie or pocket square or interesting shoes and socks, and we can add maybe even a different colored shirt than white. So all of these things can make it a lot more festive and appropriate for the occasion. Whereas, of course, for the funeral, we would just wear the white dress shirt or maybe even a black one if we wanted to go that route, and it would look very somber. So, of course, the suit is not going to be inexpensive, but I don't think this is terribly expensive. I looked at Suit Supply, and their mid-gray Lazio suit at $499 looks like a pretty good fit. It's tempting to go double-breasted and try different cuts, but I think for most people this is going to be a good style of suit that's going to work well. You can always do more research. That Suit Supply has other styles of suit at the same price point, but I thought this one was a really good one, just as kind of like an overall choice to fit most people. Now with the suit, we could wear the brown derby shoes, but I think in many situations it would be a little bit off, unless we were doing like suit separates for the trousers or something, I don't know. But really what we want are some shoes that are going to take us into the boardroom and also be appropriate at the funeral. And those are going to be the classic black cap toe Oxford shoes. So again, whereas the derbies, that kind of lacing part is on the outside, these are nice and flush. Personally, I have some Park Avenue cap toe Oxfords from Allen Edmonds, but I think these ones from Suit Supply, again at $249, are a really good example at a good price point. Now I kind of forgot about accessories. So when we wear those slacks and when we wear the suit, of course, we will need to have a belt. So with these black shoes, we would want to wear a black belt. Suit Supply again has something in stock for us at $79. It's a nice black calfskin belt. And then for the khaki trousers or even the khaki shorts as well, they also have a brown belt, same price point, $79. But both of these look to be well made, should last a long time. And one of the things that I like about leather is over time they develop some character or patina, so that can be really nice as well. Then the other accessory that we need, of course, with our suit is going to be a tie. I chose a tie here that would be more appropriate for like the wedding or the interview. It's this blue color at $22 from the Tie Bar. But at $22, we could easily, if our budget allows, throw in a few more ties. Maybe a burgundy would look really good with this gray suit. And then a black tie as well would be good for the funeral or the most formal type of events. So I think all of this will carry us through spring, summer, and fall. It probably wouldn't hurt to throw in a sweater here and there as well. I didn't end up looking at that, but that's another option. I would probably get something in a lightweight merino wool. I think I have a couple from J. Crew and I really like them. But if you're living somewhere that has a real winter, then we'll need an overcoat of some kind, a real winter coat. And for that, I think the most versatile one, something that we can wear over the suit, but we can also wear just with the, the slacks and the Oxford shirt, something that's really more versatile, even with the jeans as well, is going to be the classic navy pea coat. So because it is sort of double-breasted in a way, it is very, very warm, also stylish though. And I think, yeah, it just goes well with all these different outfits. And there's a good option available at $174 from J. Crew. So altogether here, for this outfit that will take us through 4 seasons from the most informal to the most formal environments, we're looking at $1,700. And if we bump that budget up to say $2,000, then we could easily add in, multiples. So if we can get different colors of different items for increased versatility, you can do factorials to figure out how many matches you can have, right? How many outfits you could put together. And then also to add in some sweaters, again, if you wanted to have that for the fall, depending on the kind of weather that you have out there and whether you like to wear them. And then, of course, we need to get some socks and underwear. I didn't bother with that part, but also important, yeah, of course. So, that's my take on it. I think this is what I would call a stylish wardrobe, not a fashionable wardrobe. The difference being that style is more timeless, more permanent. These things tend to move much more slowly, and so this wardrobe will, do well for us for a long period of time. Whereas if you try to be fashionable and always chasing the latest trends, it's very, very expensive, very, very wasteful, and you're always having to change. So not the thing that I was going for here. Did I miss anything when putting together this outfit? Are there any great deals that you know about that are out there? Please feel free to put those in the comments below to try to help other people out there. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.